Good evening. This is Owatonna Huskies football on AM 1390, KRFO, 94.7 FM, and the KRFO app. I'm Derek Theta coming to you live from Owatonna High School as the Huskies get set to kick off their Week 8 matchup against the visiting Apple Valley Eagles. Tonight's game is brought to you by Cashwise Foods, Claremont Insurance Agency, Fairway Meat and Grocery, Federated Mutual Insurance, Garlic's Water Conditioning, Hometown Credit Union, Northland Farm Systems, Owatonna Auto Clinic, Owatonna Heating and Cooling, and Weichert Realtors, Evan Knutson. For Owatonna, the Huskies moved to 7-0 last week, beating Rochester John Marshall 32-22. After the Rockets botched the snap on the punt of their first drive, Owatonna took over at the JM 26-yard line. Hunter Tice then ran it in from 7 yards out on a read option to get Owatonna on the board 6-0. The ensuing extra point was no good. And then neither team was able to get much going offensively for the remainder of that first quarter, except at the end of the first quarter, JM scored on a 34-yard pass play to take the lead 7-6, and that was the first time Owatonna had trailed in a game since Week 3 against New Prague. But the offensive struggles would continue for both teams, and at the end of the first half, James scored on a 6-yard touchdown reception. It was a fade pass to go up into the half 14-6. And then in the second half, Owatonna looked like an entirely different team offensively. After going 3-and-out on their first second-half drive, the Huskies scored touchdowns on their next 4 drives to put the game away, winning again by a final score of 32-22. That win gave Owatonna back-to-back North Star South Maroon District titles. The win also locked the Huskies into the number 1 seed in Section 1 of Class 5A. And then with the win and Alexandria losing last week, Owatonna is now the number 2 ranked team in the state for Class 5A behind Moorhead, who beat Alexandria. So now Alexandria fell back to 3, Owatonna at 2, Moorhead at 1. Final stats for Owatonna in that game against Rochester John Marshall. Hunter Tice was 20 for 30 with 230 yards through the air, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. On the ground, Tice had 5 runs for 9 yards and a touchdown. Tristan Graham had 22 carries for 69 yards. And Blake Fitcher came in at fullback late in the game. He had 6 carries for 36 yards and 2 touchdowns. Receiving-wise, Nolan Ginsky had 14 receptions for 158 yards and a touchdown. Seth Johnson had 4 grabs for 55 yards and a touchdown. And Zach Harstead had 2 catches for 17 yards. Defensively for the Huskies, Darian Stronsky led Owatonna with 9 tackles. Blake Fitcher and Blake Davison each had 8. Zach Harstead had 4 tackles. And then Nolan Ginsky and Seth Johnson both had some interceptions in the game. Ginsky had 2 picks, Johnson with 1. For Apple Valley, they come into this one 2-5 on the season. The Eagles won their second game of the year last week against Bloomington Jefferson 21-12. They went into the half down 6-0 and then scored 21 points unanswered to secure the 21-12 victory. Final stats for Apple Valley in that win. Jackson Thornburg was 11 for 18 with 110 yards through the air and 1 touchdown pass. On the ground, Thornburg, who can run it, had 12 carries for 90 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jackson Cozy had 13 runs for 56 yards. And Caden Mitcher had 7 carries for 54 yards. Receiving-wise, Quiris Barnslater had 6 catches for 28 yards. And Brandon Fleming had 3 grabs for 33 yards and had a touchdown reception. Do not have defensive stats for Apple Valley in their game against Bloomington Jefferson. And the only common opponent between Apple Valley and Owatonna is actually the team Owatonna played last week, Rochester John Marshall. Owatonna, of course, won that one by 10. Eagles lost to the Rockets 35-28 in Week 1. It's senior night here at OHS. They went through the senior introduction earlier this evening as part of the pregame show, did pictures with the seniors and their parents out at midfield. So nice tradition here at OHS to honor the seniors for the last regular season home game of the year. Huskies will, of course, host the first playoff game in Section 1, not this coming Saturday, but next Saturday, October 26th. But before we get to that, big game here tonight against Apple Valley to look to finish the regular season undefeated at 8-0. Huskies coming into this one 7-0, Eagles 2-5. We'll be back with my interview with Coach Williams after this in 2 minutes on AM 1390 KRFO.
There is nothing on the market like Connecticut water conditioners, and no better place to go for them than Garlic's Water Conditioning. Connecticut water softeners, filters, and drinking water systems are brilliantly engineered to be the most economical, efficient, and effective at improving the quality of your water. Capable of removing just about everything from water that isn't water. Garlic's Water Conditioning knows the water challenges in the area, so they can fashion a treatment that works. With a full line of water softeners, drinking water systems, and more, sign up for a free water analysis at garlicswater.com.
At Coyote Tractor, we hold dirt in the highest regard. We want you to get out there and play in it. So we're digging up cash back and 0% financing offers on tractors, UTVs, and ZTRs. Coyote, we dig dirt. Offer cannot be combined. Financing subject to credit approval. Some restrictions apply. See your authorized Coyote Tractor dealer for details.
Stop in and check out the full line at your local Coyote dealer. Northland Farm Systems, 2250 Austin Road in Owatonna. Online at northlandfarmsystems.com.
Finding that missing shin guard. Remembering whether it's a home or away game. Getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things. Like not being that fan. Oh, come on, ref! That's simple human sense.
Ask Claremont Insurance Agency in Claremont if auto owners make sense for you. Go to ClaremontAgency.com.
Federated Mutual Insurance Company is passionate about the care and enrichment of the next generation. At the heart of our charitable focus is youth mentoring and our support of Big Brothers Big Sisters. We are proud of our employees who are currently volunteering to be a big brother, big sister, big couple, or big family, and yet there are hundreds of children still waiting for a big. Ignite your year. Empower potential today. Consider this your personal invitation to learn more about Big Brothers Big Sisters. Together, we can make a difference.
Back here at Federated Field, where Owatonna is about ready to kick off against their Week 8 opponent, Apple Valley. Before the game, I caught up with Owatonna head coach Jeff Williams. Coach, Owatonna got a big win Friday over Rochester. John Marshall, 32-22. It was a tale of two halves for the Huskies as Owatonna went into halftime trailing 14-6. Then in the second half, the Huskies scored on 4 straight possessions to put the game away. What adjustments did the team make at the half that allowed Owatonna to get the win?
Well, there were some things that they were doing that were really giving us trouble in our run game, attacking our backside and tracking things down. So just a few adjustments on how we blocked the backside to kind of take that away from them, and that allowed the running game to kind of come together. And then, very frankly, we got a couple of big plays, both interceptions from the defense, fumble recovery, and a couple of big pass receptions from Seth Johnson and Nolan Ginsky that allowed us to gain some momentum. But our main message at half, and it was a 20-minute halftime, so we had a lot of time to kind of stew in our juices, but just don't flinch. Stay the course. We're fine. We'll make our adjustments. You guys just concentrate on going out and playing football.
Now tonight, Owatonna faces Apple Valley. The Eagles are 2-5 on the season, but are fresh off a win last week against Bloomington Jefferson. What is the scouting report against Apple Valley, and what will the Huskies have to do to secure a win this evening?
Very athletic team, very reminiscent of John Marshall. They like to throw the ball down the field like JM does. They run very similar systems. They've got a running quarterback like JM does. Just a lot of those kinds of similarities. So we expect a similar kind of evening as what we had last Friday.
And lastly, it's senior night at OHS. This year's seniors, of course, have led Owatonna to an undefeated season thus far in a number 2 ranking in Class 5A. Can you talk about this year's senior class and how they've been able to have the team success they've had this season?
Well, when we've had success, we've had not only really great captains, but that central core of seniors who set the tone for what practice is going to look like each day. So, we've talked Nolan Ginsky and Jack Meneguzzo and Blake Davison and what they've meant to our team as captains and as players, but guys like Blake Fitcher and Darian Stronsky and Zach Harstead, guys like that who, are kind of the unsung heroes of this team that come out, work hard every day, are great role models in practice, great role models in the hallway, and really set the tone for the kind of program that we'd like to be.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Appreciate that, Derek.
That was Owatonna head coach Jeff Williams talking to me ahead of their game tonight against Apple Valley here on senior night. It's a Wednesday night game here this evening due to MEA on Thursday and Friday. So this is the final game for teams all across the state, the final regular season game for teams all across the state as Owatonna lines up inside their inflatable Husky, ready to run out of that. As they'll get the pre-game hype video up on the video board, and Owatonna will take the field here shortly, coming out of the inflatable Husky. With that, we'll pause for 2 minutes and be back with the opening kickoff. You're listening to Husky Football on AM 1390 KRFO.
This year marks a milestone for our community. Hometown Credit Union and KRFO are celebrating 50 years of supporting Owatonna High School Huskies football. As your proud community credit union, Hometown Credit Union is honored to sponsor this year's broadcasts of Huskies games. Just like KRFO has been your hometown voice, they've been your financial partner for half a century, helping you save, grow, and thrive. Let's cheer on the Huskies together. Hometown Credit Union, your trusted partner for financial success. Member NCUA.
Fairway Meat and Grocery in Owatonna holds family values in the highest regard in their relationships with customers, employees, vendors, and suppliers. We offer quality USDA choice and prime grade beef, farm fresh, all natural pork, chicken, and produce. Quality groceries and customer service from the first step into the store all the way to your car. We see that same commitment and effort put into Owatonna student activities. Fairway Meat and Grocery of Owatonna congratulates all coaches, parents, and student athletes for their efforts this year. Visit us on South Oak in Owatonna, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 9 p.m., closed on Sunday.
Owatonna Auto Clinic has the cure when that check engine light comes on. Let the car doctors get to work diagnosing the issue with a prescription to get it back on the road fast. The experts at Owatonna Auto Clinic will diagnose the issue, fixing only what needs to be repaired. That's how they've earned their reputation for honesty. They handle routine service too, like brakes and suspension work. The vehicle prescriptions always at Owatonna Auto Clinic, 902 Hoffman Drive. Check out OwatonnaAutoClinic.com. Looking for a dedicated real estate expert in Faribault or the surrounding areas? Meet Evan Knutson from Weichert Realty. Evan brings local knowledge, personalized service, and a commitment to helping you find the perfect home. Whether you're buying, selling, or just exploring, Evan's expertise and passion make the process smooth and stress-free. Don't just find a house, find a home with Evan Knutson at Weichert Realty. Visit Weichert.com or call 507-210-9140 and take the first step towards your dream home.
Back here at Owatonna High School, about ready to kick off our game tonight between Owatonna and Apple Valley. We'll run through our hometown credit union keys to the game. For Owatonna, number one, avoid the lapses on offense. We saw in Owatonna's last two games against Mankato West and Rochester John Marshall, the offense would stall at times. It'll be crucial for Owatonna to keep their foot on the gas offensively this evening. Number two, stay sharp despite the short week. Owatonna, like Apple Valley, is only playing 5 days since their last game, so it'll be important for them to stay sharp despite the shorter than usual time in between games. And number three, finally, enjoy senior night. Hopefully tonight's game will give all seniors a chance to get some playing time as Apple Valley comes into this one 2-5. Obviously not going to take them lightly, but it'd be nice if the seniors can enjoy the win here for their final regular season home game here at Owatonna High School. Again, they will be hosting the first round of the section tournament right here at Federated Field. And with that, we'll pause for another 2 minutes and be back with the starting lineups. You're listening to Husky Football on AM 1390 KRFO.
Home Mother Truckload buys sends you money for the lowest prices. Come to Cashwise Foods.
Get remarkably fresh savings when you download the More Rewards app. Pick up bone-in pork sirloin roast, $1.29 a pound. Driscoll's fresh strawberries, $2.49 a pound with digital coupon limit 1. And select Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, and Mountain Dew half-liter 6-packs, 3 for $11.
Oh, Mother Truckload buys sends you money for the lowest prices. Come to Cashwise Foods.
Hey, Ken Herbeck here. You want to make your home a more comfortable place but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to your Carrier expert, Owatonna Heating and Cooling, they'll show you the full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits your home and budget, because everyone can use a little more comfort. Turn to your local Carrier experts, Owatonna Heating and Cooling today.
There is nothing on the market like Kinetical water conditioners, and no better place to go for them than Garlic's Water Conditioning. Kinetical water softeners, filters, and drinking water systems are brilliantly engineered to be the most economical, efficient, and effective at improving the quality of your water. Capable of removing just about everything from water that isn't water. Garlic's Water Conditioning knows the water challenges in the area, so they can fashion a treatment that works. With a full line of water softeners, drinking water systems, and more, sign up for a free water analysis at garlicswater.com.
At Coyote Tractor, we know UTVs are meant to be covered in dirt. That's why we gave our four-wheel drive K9 a 24-horsepower Coyote diesel engine, single and dual row options, an all-metal bed with spray and liner, and hydraulic power steering capable of carving through the most rugged terrain. Coyote, we dig dirt.
Stop in and check out the full line at your local Coyote dealer. Northland Farm Systems, 2250 Austin Road in Owatonna. Online at northlandfarmsystems.com.
Back here at Owatonna High School, as the Owatonna about ready to kick off against Apple Valley here in their Week 8 matchup. Owatonna will get the football first. We'll run through the starting lineups for Owatonna. At quarterback, senior number 7, Hunter Tice. Running back, junior number 20, Tristan Graham. Wide receiver, senior number 2, Seth Johnson. Wide receiver, senior number 3, Nolan Ginsky. Wide receiver, senior number 11, Luke Weber. And then the 5 offensive linemen for Owatonna, senior number 56, Reed Kath. Junior number 50, Logan Risser. Senior number 64, Jack Meneguzzo. Senior number 52, Zach Dainert. And sophomore number 63, Sam Doulis. We'll run through the defense here after the opening kickoff. Kicker for Apple Valley is Tyrese Hutton, and he kicks it out of bounds near the 20-yard line, and so Owatonna will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Owatonna defense, the defensive lineman, junior number 4, Ryan McIntosh, junior number 76, Max Flemke, and senior number 52, Zach Dainert. The linebackers, all seniors, number 21, Darian Stronsky, number 10, Blake Fisher, number 26, Blake Davidson, number 81, Zach Harstead. And the 2 safeties for Owatonna, senior number 2, Seth Johnson, and senior number 3, Nolan Ginsky. And the cornerbacks, junior number 88, Isaiah Farwell, and senior number 9, Jamie Lazowski. Owatonna comes out 1st and 10 at their own 35, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Tyson the shotgun. Graham back there on his left. Owatonna, black jersey tonight, white numbers, blue pants, silver helmets. And they will give it to Graham on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go for him. Did not have the starting lineup for Apple Valley, as the Eagles are in all white tonight. Brown numbers with gold trim and gold helmets. They say no gain on the play for Graham. That'll make it 2nd down and 10 for Owatonna. Here on senior night. Student section tonight for Owatonna. It's the neon vest and hard hat, so a construction worker theme for the OHS students. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Tyson the shotgun. Takes the snap, rolls out to his left, looking to throw here. Fires over the middle, has Weber at about the 40-yard line. He falls forward to about the 42. So a 7-yard pickup on 2nd down and 10 for Owatonna. They just rolled Tice out and then found Weber over the middle on a comeback route lined up in the slot. So that second 7-yard pickup makes it 3rd down and 3 here for Owatonna. Looking to avoid a 3-and-out on their opening drive. 2 receivers left. It's Weber and Ginsky. 1 receiver right is Johnson. Tice takes the snap, hands off to Graham, who runs up the middle and gets stopped short of the line to gain. Maybe a yard there on the run from Graham. So it'll be 4th down and 2 for Owatonna at their own 43-yard line. So pretty close to midfield. We'll see what the Owatonna offense decides to do, if they're going to keep the team on the field or punt this one away. And it looks like Hunter Tice is running back out there. They're at least going to line up on offense, may try to get the Eagles to jump here. It's only 4th down and 2, so encroachment penalty would give Owatonna the first down. They have Tice in the shotgun, 2 receivers right and 1 to the left. Ginsky in motion from right to left. Takes the snap. They're going to give it to Graham at the middle, and he will get the first down right up by the 49-yard line on the Owatonna side. So that'll move the chains for Owatonna's first down of the evening. And so 1st and 10 for Owatonna at their own 49-yard line. Huskies come out 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Tice in the shotgun has Graham to his right. 2 high safeties for Apple Valley. Ginsky in motion from right to left. Tice rolls right under pressure, throws right side, has Johnson near the first down marker, and they'll say caught it out of bounds at the Apple Valley 43. He was pushed out of bounds by number 7, Kane LaRoque, senior defensive back for Apple Valley. See if we can just name off a couple starters for Apple Valley. Actually, it's not Quiris, as I mentioned in the pregame. It's Q, just Q Barnslater. He's a cornerback. As is number 31, Caden Mitchell. Defensive lineman number 50, Devontae McElroy. They run it with Graham on 2nd down and about 2, and he'll get pushed back behind the line of scrimmage. Number 43 in on the stop there for Apple Valley, Colton Himmelwright, a junior linebacker, along with number 59, Nandi Namombe. Another defensive lineman for Apple Valley, Miles Mathis, a senior. Got cornerback number 4, Marcus Anderson, a senior. On 3rd and 3, they give it to Graham once more, and Graham will get the first down and more here. Inside the 30 and brought down at about the 21-yard line. Tag team by number 20, Lyman Myers, and number 7, Kane LaRoque. As a big gain there on 3rd down and 3 for Owatonna. About a 21-yard pickup there for Graham on the ground. Gives Owatonna 1st and 10 at the Apple Valley 21-yard line. Owatonna comes out 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Weber and Ginsky split out left side. Johnson on the right. Tice in the shotgun. Takes the snap, looks to throw on 1st down. Fires end zone looking for Johnson. And did he catch it? He did! In the back of the end zone. What a grab by Seth Johnson. A diving one-handed grab. Got one hand on it to kind of bat it back into his body to make the grab. And wow, what a play by the senior receiver, Seth Johnson. 21-yard touchdown grab. Full extension there for Johnson as he was able to haul that one in with the right hand. As he will now come on for the extra point, try and score all 7 points for Owatonna on this drive. Logan Langenberg, the holder, Meneguzzo to snap it. Snap, spot, kick on the way is good to make it 7-0 Owatonna with 7:41 to play first quarter. Big play for the Huskies to take the lead. We'll take a 30-second break and be back with more on AM 1390 KRFO.
Finding that missing shin guard. Remembering whether it's a home or away game. getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, Ref.
That's simple human sense.
Ask Claremont Insurance Agency in Claremont if auto owners make sense for you. Go to ClaremontAgency.com.
Back here at OHS where the Huskies lead Apple Valley 7-0. Here with 7:41 to play first quarter. Owatonna just capped off an 8-play, 65-yard opening drive that resulted in a 21-yard touchdown grab for Seth Johnson. A one-handed grab for him in the back of the end zone as he laid out to make the play. It was a skinny post route for Johnson. Nice ball from Tice right over the top of two Apple Valley defenders who were giving chase. But Johnson able to make the acrobatic play to put Owatonna up 7-0. Landon Sturgis now will come on to kick it away for Owatonna. Back deep to receive for Apple Valley. Can't quite make out the numbers. They're both sitting at the 9-yard line. It'll be caught on the run, and they just dive on it, actually, for Apple Valley at about the 27-yard line. That was number 31, Caden Mitchell, who tried to catch that one on the run and kind of muffed it, but was able to fall on it right away. And so the Eagles will take over first down and 10 at their own 27-yard line. Here with 7:39 to play first quarter. Owatonna 7, Eagles 0. First offensive possession of the game for Apple Valley. They'll come out two receivers left, one to the right. Thornburg in the shotgun. Again, didn't get the starters for Apple Valley, so don't know who that running back is back. It looks to be number 24, Jackson Cozy. They complete the first play of the game. It's a pass to number 7, Kane LaRoque, right side on the comeback route for about a 6-yard pickup. Seth Johnson made the play there for Owatonna. So second down and 4 here after the 6-yard gain for Apple Valley. One receiver right, one to the left. It's Barnslater right side, LaRoque left. Cozy back there with Thornburg, who takes the snap and will hand off to Cozy, who tries to find the seam in the middle and gets brought down. Oh, the ball's loose! Ball's loose, and I think Owatonna has it. Owatonna pointing as if they do. Recovered at about the 37, 38-yard line, and they do. The official signal. Huskies recover the fumble. Isaiah Farwell fell on the ball. Couldn't see who poked it out for Owatonna, but the Huskies have it. Farwell, the junior, got the start tonight at cornerback, came in as Cozy on his first carry of the game. Second play offensively for Apple Valley, coughs it up, and Farwell recovers the fumble. And so Owatonna will take over first and 10 at the Apple Valley 37-yard line. I'll give it to Graham on the ground, first play of this drive, and maybe a yard or two there for Tristan Graham. They'll call it a gain of 1. Number 52, Derek Whitley, a junior for Apple Valley, in on the stop. Another starter for Apple Valley. It's number 33, Malik Quadri. Two receivers left, one to the right here for Owatonna. Second down and 9. Tice looks to throw here. Fires over the middle, has Ginsky on a drag route. Ginsky puts the speed on, turns it upfield inside the 20, pushed out of bounds by number 31, Caden Mitchell, at about the 17-yard line. So a 19-yard throw and catch there from Tice to Ginsky on the drag route. And Ginsky about 2-3 yards past the original line of scrimmage, just turned that one and put the speed on to get Owatonna their first trip into the red zone. This red zone trip brought to you by Garlick's Water Conditioning. First down and 10 Huskies. Ball at the Apple Valley 17-yard line. They come out two receivers right. It's Ginsky and Johnson. One receiver left is Weber. Graham to the left of Tice, who's in the shotgun. They'll give it to Graham. No, Tice will keep it himself. They fake it to Graham, and Tice gets about 9 or 10 yards on that run. It was a read option, and he decided to keep it himself there. They'll give Tice 9 yards on the first down run, so 2nd down and 1 here for Owatonna at the Apple Valley 8-yard line. 5.5 to play here in the first quarter. Owatonna 7, Eagles 0. But Huskies knocking on the door here, just 8 yards away from it, making this a 2-touchdown game. 2 receivers left. It's Weber and Ginsky. 1 receiver right is Johnson. Harston in at tight end for Owatonna right side. Pistol formation for the Huskies. Graham behind Tice as Graham gets the call and gets brought down near the first down marker. And I believe they'll say no gain there on the run. So 3rd down and 1 here for Owatonna. Namambe on the tackle for Apple Valley. So 3rd and 1 for the Huskies from the Apple Valley 8. 4:42 to play first quarter. Huskies 7, Apple Valley 0. 2 receivers right here for Owatonna, Johnson and Ginsky. Fitcher in at fullback. They give it to Graham, who gets the first down, stays on his feet, and dives forward for about a 4-yard pickup there. Number 8, C.J. Jensen made the stop for Apple Valley, and so that'll make it 1st and goal for Owatonna from the 4. As they give it to Graham up the middle. Brought Fitcher on for the extra blocking. And Fitcher now will remain in here on 1st and goal. Owatonna will come on I formation. 1 receiver right, it's Johnson. 1 to the left, Ginsky. As Apple Valley stacks the box here. They'll give it to Fitcher, and Fitcher will try to charge forward and will be stopped short. Maybe only a yard or 2 there on the run. Just a big pile up by the original line of scrimmage there. And they'll say no gain there on the run for Fitcher. So 2nd down and goal for Owatonna from the 4. 3.5 to play first quarter. Owatonna 7, Apple Valley 0. 2 receivers right here for the Huskies. I formation once more. Fitcher in the middle. Graham in the backfield. And a trouble snap there. Still on the ground. I believe Apple Valley has it. And they do. Recovered by number 20, Lyman Myers. And so it was, I believe it was a snap gone wrong for Owatonna. And so Owatonna turns it over right back to Apple Valley. As Myers recovers it for Apple Valley, but they'll be back up deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line. 1st down and 10. They come out in shotgun, 1 receiver left, 1 to the right. Barnslater in motion. They fake the jet sweep to him, and oh wow, it might be a safety as the quarterback, Thornburg, brought down near the goal line, and they say he got out to the 1. So a loss of 1 there on the run for Thornburg. So remember, Owatonna scored their first drive, and then on Apple Valley's first drive, second play of the game, they fumbled the ball, recovered by Isaiah Farwell for Owatonna. Then Owatonna on 2nd down and goal coughs it up on a bad snap exchange. And Myers for Apple Valley recovered it. Now Eagles backed up deep in their own territory at the 1. 2nd down and 11. They, again, nowhere to go. They give it to the running back, Cozy, and he maybe got back to the line of scrimmage, the original line of scrimmage, and they say yes, a 2-yard gain there for Cozy, so that'll make it, or actually just a 1-yard gain. So 3rd down and 10 for Apple Valley here. 2:12 to play first quarter. As Owatonna defense has not given an inch here, trying to keep Apple Valley backed up by their goal line and get the football back here with good field position. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Thornburg in the shotgun has Cozy to his left. Owatonna's going to bring some pressure, and we've got a flag here. Looks like some movement up front before the snap. And we'll see what the call is. Refs talking this one over. Want to make sure they get this one right. Who jumped first? And we'll get the call here from the officials. It'll be offsides on Owatonna. So that'll make it 3rd down and 5. Give Apple Valley a little bit of breathing room here up to the 7-yard line, their own 7-yard line. 2 receivers split out left side here for the Eagles. Thornburg in the shotgun as Cozy to his right. Takes the snap, looks to throw here under pressure, gets out of the pocket. Flag flies in the backfield. Thornburg's going to take off and run out of bounds at about the 20, but we'll see what the call is here. Potentially holding here on Apple Valley. And it will be holding against the Eagles, and so that'll nullify the Thornburg run. And back them up half the distance to the goal here. Back to the 3-yard line. So 3rd down and 9 here for Apple Valley. Looking to get their first down of the game. Minute 36 to play here in the first quarter. Owatonna 7. Apple Valley 0. We've got a timeout now. Taken by Apple Valley. They want to talk this one over. So we'll take a timeout here as well. You're listening to Owatonna Huskies football on AM 1390 KRFO.
Since the turn of the century, Federated Mutual Insurance Company and many of our employees have called Owatonna home. We work hand in hand with our neighbors through giving, volunteering, and focusing on community initiatives. We invest in this community because we love to see opportunities and advancements, such as the new high school and the downtown developments. We enjoy seeing the citizens of our great community continue to grow and thrive. And above all, we are proud to be part of Owatonna's rich history and all that Owatonna has to offer.
Back here at OHS, where we're coming off a Apple Valley timeout here. They've got it 3rd down and 9 at their own 3-yard line. Backed up deeper in their own territory after Owatonna fumbled the football on a snap exchange. And did have a first down, but got it called back due to a holding call. And so he was looking for their first down of the game. Huskies lead at 7-0 here with a minute 36 to play first quarter. A nice crowd here for Owatonna here on a Wednesday night, but it's a long weekend for the students as it's the annual MEA break on Thursday and Friday. But a nice crowd here for Owatonna here on senior night. As here we go, Apple Valley coming off their timeout to talk this one over, trying to get their first down of the game here on 3rd down and 9. As they'll come out here in the shotgun, trip to the right. Thornburg in the shotgun has Cozy to his left. Thornburg takes a snap, rolls right, throws over the middle, has a man, and they'll get the first down. Yes, just spun forward to get the first down. Down at about the 15-yard line. That was number 31, Caden Mitchell, who caught that on a drag route. As Darian Stronsky came over to make the play. And so that'll be out to the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Minute 09 to play first quarter. 7-0 Owatonna. But a little bit of breathing room here for the Eagles. 2 receivers left. Thornburg in the shotgun has Cozy to his left. Takes a snap, looks to throw here. Fires, has a man, incomplete. He dropped it. It was number 7, Kane LaRoque. As Fitcher came over to make the play, but LaRoque couldn't hang on. It was a little stop and go. And he sat on it, but unable to bring it in. So that'll make it 2nd down and 10 for Apple Valley from their own 15-yard line. 2 receivers left. It's Barnslater and LaRoque. No receivers right. Actually, they got a bunch formation with their tight ends. They give it to Cozy up the middle, and he gets maybe back to the line of scrimmage, but not much more. Check that. Caden Mitchell got the call there for Apple Valley on the run. He was in the backfield with Thornburg. So 3rd down and 10 for the Eagles from their own 15-yard line. 20 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Eagles come out, trips to the left. It's Barnslater, LaRoque, and Tyson Johnson, a sophomore receiver. Out on the left side, they take the snap. Thornburg under pressure, rolls right. He's going to take off and run it. He's got some speed, but gets brought down at about the 19-yard line, short of the line again. Needed to get to the 25. So it'll be 4th down and 6 for Apple Valley as time expires in the first quarter. And so we'll have the second quarter when we come back in 1 minute here on AM 1390 KRFO.
This year marks a milestone for our community. Hometown Credit Union and KRFO are celebrating 50 years of supporting Owatonna High School Huskies football. As your proud community credit union, Hometown Credit Union is honored to sponsor this year's broadcasts of Huskies games. Just like KRFO has been your hometown voice, they've been your financial partner for half a century, helping you save, grow, and thrive. Let's cheer on the Huskies together. Hometown Credit Union, your trusted partner for financial success. Member NCUA.
Fairway Meat and Grocery in Owatonna holds family values in the highest regard in their relationships with customers, employees, vendors, and suppliers. We offer quality USDA choice and prime grade beef, farm fresh, all natural pork, chicken, and produce. Quality groceries and customer service from the first step into the store all the way to your car. We see that same commitment and effort put into Owatonna student activities. Fairway Meat and Grocery of Owatonna congratulates all coaches, parents, and student athletes for their efforts this year. Visit us on South Oak in Owatonna, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 9 p.m., closed on Sundays.
Back here at Owatonna High School, about ready to start the second quarter of a game here tonight between Owatonna and Apple Valley. Huskies lead the Eagles 7-0 here, as the quarterback Thornburg will come out to punt it away here for Apple Valley on 4th down and 6 from their own 19-yard line. Nolan Ginsky back deep to receive for the Huskies, standing at his own 46-yard line. And now a whistle here and a momentary pause in the action. And it looks like we're all set to go here. 4th and 6. Thornburg will get the punt away. High punt. Ginsky will take it at the 50. Runs right and doesn't have any blockers. Tries to spin away with it. Makes something out of nothing. About a 8-yard return there for Ginsky to the Apple Valley 42-yard line. So that's where the Huskies will take over on offense. As their last drive, they were knocking on the door 3 yards away from a touchdown. But on a quarterback center exchange fumble, Apple Valley recovered it. But Eagles able to just get 1 first down, and so Owatonna now has it back at the Apple Valley 42-yard line. 1st and 10, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Graham to the left of Tice, who's in the shotgun. Tice sends Johnson in motion from right to left as they hand off to Graham, who runs right off tackle and gets up to the 38-yard line. So a 4-yard gain there for Graham on 1st and 10 makes it 2nd down and 6 for Owatonna. Just 30 ticks gone by here in the second quarter. Huskies 7, Eagles 0. Huskies come out here on 2nd down and 6. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Tice in the shotgun has Graham to his left. They'll give it to Graham once more here. Actually, no, Tice will keep it himself, but gets tripped up as he made his break by number 2, Miles Mathies.
Pulled down by Matthews.
And so they'll say that's a gain of 1 there for Tice on the read option. So that brings up 3rd down and 5 here for Owatonna, looking to get the first down and avoid a 3 and out. That could potentially be 4 down territory for Owatonna as the ball's at about the 37-yard line of Apple Valley. 2 receivers right and 1 to the left. Tice single coverage looking for Weber, incomplete. And on the coverage there for Apple Valley was Lyman Myers.
Pass intended for Luke Weber, incomplete.
As it looked like Weber might have had a step on Myers. But a little too much on that football. 4th down and 5. Huskies will keep the offense on the field here. 2 receivers left and right. Left side, it's Weber and Johnson. Weber and Ginsky. Right side, it's Harstead and Johnson. Graham to the right of Tice. And a whistle here and a flag before the snap. Actually, a timeout. Timeout taken by Apple Valley here on this 4th and 5 play for Owatonna. They want to talk this one over. We'll take a timeout here as well. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Husky Football on AM 1390 KRFO.
Owatonna Auto Clinic has the cure when that check engine light comes on. Let the car doctors get to work diagnosing the issue with a prescription to get it back on the road fast. The experts at Owatonna Auto Clinic will diagnose the issue, fixing only what needs to be repaired. That's how they've earned their reputation for honesty. They handle routine service too, like brakes and suspension work. The vehicle prescriptions always at Owatonna Auto Clinic, 902 Hoffman Drive. Check out OwatonnaAutoClinic.com.
Back here at OHS, minute and a half gone by here in the second quarter. Owatonna 7, Apple Valley 0. Coming off an Eagle timeout. Owatonna has 4th down and 5 from the Apple Valley 37-yard line. They're going to keep the offense on the field here. Different formation, though, before Apple Valley called timeout. It was 2 receivers left and right. Now 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Harstead was split out wide, now inside by the lineman at tight end. Tice takes the snap, looks to throw here. Throws it right side, has Ginsky. He'll get the first down and knocked out of bounds inside the 30 at about the 28-yard line.
And that's another Husky first down.
Got Ginsky there across the middle for the first down.
Mitchell on the coverage for Apple Valley.
Needed 5, got about 9 there on the reception to Nolan. Makes it first down and 10 for Owatonna at the Apple Valley 28-yard line.
Ball's on the 28-yard line of Apple Valley.
Owatonna comes out here. Bunch formation. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. They hand it off to Graham, who runs right off tackle, has a hole, and gets brought down at about the 23-yard line there. So we'll give it a 5-yard gain there for Tristan Graham, the junior tailback for Owatonna. Makes it 2nd down and 5. Tackled by number 50, McElroy. As Owatonna trying to add to their 7-0 lead here on this drive. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Johnson and Weber left side. Ginsky and Weber left side, Johnson right side. They hand it off once more to Graham, who will get pushed out of bounds near the line to gain. I believe it'll be a yard or 2 short. Pushed out by Colton Himmelwright. As they'll spot him out at the 20-yard line. So 3rd down and 2 here. 3-yard run there for Graham. So likely 4 down territory here for Owatonna. Would only be a 37-yard field goal, which is within Seth Johnson's range, as he had a 42-yarder earlier this season. Shotgun formation here. Tice hands off to Graham, who's got the first down and more inside the 10, still on his feet, took a big hit but stayed up and gets it inside the 5-yard line down to the 4. A big 16-yard run on 3rd and 2 for Tristan Graham makes it 1st and goal for Owatonna at the 4. Brought down by Derek Whitley for Apple Valley. This red zone trip brought to you by Garlick's Water Conditioning. 1st and goal for Owatonna from the 4. One receiver left, one to the right. Tice in the shotgun. Fitcher in at fullback. They hand it off to Graham, who runs right, and Graham will go into the end zone. Minimal contact on his way in for the touchdown. So Tristan Graham runs Owatonna to a 13-0 lead here with 8:54 to play in the first half. As Owatonna able to execute in a goal-to-go situation on this drive, as Seth Johnson will come on for the PAT. Meneguzzo to snap it. Langenberg will hold it. Snap spot kick on the way from Johnson is good to make it 14-0 Owatonna with 8:54 to play here in the second quarter. We'll take a short break. Be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Husky Football on AM 1390 KRFO.
Dreaming of the perfect home in Faribault? Look no further than Evan Knutson Homes, your local Weikert Realty expert. Evan Knutson knows the community inside and out, helping families just like yours find the home that fits their needs and budget. Whether you're buying your first home or looking to upgrade, Evan is here to guide you every step of the way. Trust experience. Trust commitment. Trust Evan Knutson Homes, Weikert Realty in Faribault. Call 507-210-9140 today and start your journey home.
Back here at Federated Field as Owatonna leads Apple Valley 14-0. Capping off a 42-yard drive with a 4-yard touchdown run from junior running back Tristan Graham to give Owatonna a 2-touchdown advantage. Here's Landon Sturgis will come on to kick it away for Owatonna. And Sturgis' kick will be taken. Actually, no, it will go into the end zone for a touchback. And so Apple Valley will take over 1st down and 10 at their own 20-yard line. $8:54 here to go. Second quarter, Owatonna 14. Apple Valley 0. If you're just joining us, Owatonna got the scoring started on their first drive with a 21-yard touchdown grab from Seth Johnson. Then a fumble on their second drive, recovered by Apple Valley, but able to force a punt. And then on their next drive, their most recent drive, a 4-yard touchdown run from Tristan Graham made it 14-0. Thornburg will hand it off here, and maybe about a yard gain, if that, for Apple Valley on the run. That was that was Cozy who got the run. He's been splitting time in the backfield. Jackson Cozy has with Caden Mitchell. Brought down there by Zach Dainert. Eagles come out here, 2 receivers right, tight end, 2 tight ends left. Thornburg in the shotgun, takes the snap, fakes the handoff. They throw it to Barnslater. He catches it at the 25, but tackled immediately on the grab by Nolan Ginsky. A 5-yard out route for Barnslater. Makes it 3rd down and 5 for Apple Valley. As the Eagles have just 1 first down so far here tonight. Fumbled on the second play of their first drive. And 1 first down on their last drive. And now looking to avoid a 3-and-out here on their 3rd possession of the game. 7.5 to play here, second quarter. 14-0 Owatonna. Thornburg in the shotgun. 2 receivers left. Now here on third down, we've got a whistle and a flag here prior to the snap. And it'll be a delay of game on Apple Valley, so that will back them up 5 yards and make it third down and 10 here.
Delay of game against Apple Valley.
As the Eagles didn't get the snap off in time. And so the Eagles will come out here on third down and long with trips to the left. Cozy in the backfield with Thornburg. He comes in motion now, left side. They're going to run a screen play to Barnslater. And Barnslater brought down right around the original line of scrimmage, trying to set up a tunnel screen to Barnslater. And actually, no, they say a loss of 3 there on the reception for Barnslater. So that'll make it 4th down and 13. Max Flemke brought him down behind the line of scrimmage. And so Nolan Ginsky standing in his own 42, a chance to get Owatonna some great field position. A bouncing punt to Thornburg. He just gets it off in time. It's going to bounce at the 29-yard line of Apple Valley and roll to about the 40. As it was a great job by Thornburg just to get that punt off. It took about 3 hops on the way back to him. We got a flag down on the punt all the way back at the goal line. Apple Valley was punting from their 17, so Thornburg was not back even by his goal line. So we'll see what the call is here. I didn't see if there was potentially running into the kicker or not. Owatonna's defense now going back out onto the field here. And now the ref's conferring here what the call is. Might have to re-punt this one. Referee still talking this one over. 6:33 to play. It was 4th down and 13 for Apple Valley. They punted it. It was a low snap. Thornburg, who doubles as the quarterback, able to pick it up and get it off in time before Owatonna was able to block it. But just a net 23-yard punt there as he had to hurry. And now the officials talking with the Apple Valley head coach. So there was a flag on that play. So I'm not sure if that'll stand. Here's the call from the official. And so I didn't hear the penalty. I just heard that it was declined. So, and it looks like it was running into the kicker there, which is only a 5-yard penalty. So Apple Valley just declined it rather than re-punt it. And so the Huskies will take over. 1st down and 10 at the Apple Valley 40-yard line here with 6.5 to play first half. 2 receivers left and right here for Owatonna here on senior night. Weber and Ginsky left side, Johnson, and I believe that's Harstead right side. Graham to the right of Tice, who is in the shotgun. Tice takes the snap, looks to throw. Comeback route has Johnson. Johnson breaks the tackle, turns it upfield, still on his feet with a stiff arm and brought down about the 22-yard line there is Seth Johnson on the 18-yard throw and catch. Just a little 5-yard comeback route there for Johnson, who caught it, spun off his defender, and a nice stiff arm move to stay in his feet and get all the way down to the Apple Valley 22-yard line on the 18-yard pickup there. Gives Owatonna 1st and 10 from the Eagle 22-yard line. Huskies come out 2 receivers left. Weber and Ginsky, 1 receiver right as Johnson. Harstead in at tight end, right side. Graham to the left of Tice, who's in the shotgun. They hand it off to Graham, who runs right off tackle. Now cuts it back and gets brought down at about the 19-yard line. So a 3-yard gain there for Tristan Graham on the 1st down run.
He's stopped by Himmelwright.
Brought down by Himmelwright for Apple Valley. Makes it 2nd down and 7. Inside the 20-minute red zone trip for Owatonna, brought to you by Garlic's Water Conditioning. 5:20 to play, first half here at Federated Field. Owatonna's going to come out on 3rd down and 7. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Tice takes a snap, looks to throw here. Fires end zone right side, incomplete, but a penalty marker flies as they were looking for Johnson in the end zone on single coverage. Myers was in on the coverage there for Apple Valley. And so, again, believe it'll be defensive pass interference. We'll see what the call is here. And it is, in fact, a PI call on Apple Valley. So that'll give Owatonna a fresh set of downs here. First and goal for Owatonna from the 10-yard line. Here with 5:08 to play, first half. Huskies looking to add to their 14-point lead here. 1 receiver left, 1 to the right. Actually, they say first and goal from the 9. Tyson the shotgun, Graham to his left. They'll hand it off to Graham, who runs up the middle and gets maybe 5 yards there on the run. So second down and goal for Owatonna from the 4, we'll call it. Derek Whitley in on the play for the Eagles. 4:47 to play here in the second quarter. 14-0 Owatonna, but the Huskies knocking on the door. Blake Fisher now will come in at fullback here. 1 receiver left, 1 to the right. Graham in the backfield with Tyson in the shotgun. They throw a slant to Weber in the end zone. Touchdown, Owatonna. So a 4-yard touchdown reception for Luke Weber makes it 20-0 Owatonna. And so Seth Johnson will come on for the extra point. Langenberg will hold it. Maniguzzo to snap it. Trying to give Owatonna a 21-point advantage here with a 4:22 to play in the half. Snap, spot, kick on the way is good from Seth Johnson to make it 21-0 Owatonna. Here with 4:22 to play in the half. We'll pause for 1 minute. Be back with more on AM 1390 KRFO.
Home of the truckload buy, save your money for the lowest prices. Come to Cash Wise Foods.
Get remarkably fresh savings when you download the More Rewards app. Pick up bone-in pork sirloin roast, $1.29 a pound. Driscoll's fresh strawberries, $2.49 a pound with digital coupon limit 1. And select Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, and Mountain Dew half-liter 6-packs, 3 for $11.
Home of the truckload buy, saves you money for the lowest prices. Come to Cash Wise Foods.
Hey, Ken Herbeck here. You want to make your home a more comfortable place but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to your Carrier expert, Owatonna Heating and Cooling, they'll show you the full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits your home and budget, because everyone can use a little more comfort. Turn to your local Carrier experts, Owatonna Heating and Cooling today.
Back here at Owatonna High School where the Huskies lead Apple Valley 21-0 with 4:22 to play here in the second quarter. Just off a 40-yard touchdown drive for Owatonna, capped off by a 4-yard touchdown reception for Luke Weber on a slant route to give Owatonna the 21-0 lead. Sturgis' kick is taken by Mitchell at the 5. Mitchell still on his feet and gets knocked out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. There as Darian Stronsky. Actually, no, the kicker, Landon Sturgis, knocked him out of bounds. And so 1st and 10 for Apple Valley here at their own 34-yard line. First 3 drives of the night for Apple Valley have been fumble, punt, and punt. Looking to get something going here. Trips to the right. He'll hand it off to Mitchell. Mitchell brought down behind the line of scrimmage and maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. As that Owatonna defensive front not giving an inch here. Brought down by Zach Daynard and Blake Davison for Owatonna. Under 4 minutes to play here, second quarter. 21-0 Owatonna. As the Eagles come out, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Thornburg in the shotgun. Takes the snap, looks to throw, does so, has a Manslow Roke left side on the comeback route, 5-yard comeback route. Will make it 3rd down and 5 here for Apple Valley from their own 39-yard line. Isaiah Farwell in on the stop for Owatonna. As the Eagles looking to avoid their second consecutive 3 and out here on 3rd down and 5. Trips to the right for them. Thornburg looks to snap. Daynard giving chase. They get rid of it, but nowhere to go for Caden Mitchell out of the backfield as he's brought down for about a 1-yard loss. Darian Stronsky made the play. Daynard put the pressure on Thornburg, forced him to get rid of it to Mitchell. Timeout taken by Owatonna to stop the clock with 3:22 to play. And so we'll pause here as well. Back in 30 seconds with Apple Valley's punt right here on AM 1390 KRFO.
There is nothing on the market like Connecticut water conditioners, and no better place to go for them than Garlic's Water Conditioning. Connecticut water softeners, filters, and drinking water systems are brilliantly engineered to be the most economical, efficient, and effective at improving the quality of your water. Capable of removing just about everything from water that isn't water. Garlic's Water Conditioning knows the water challenges in the area, so they can fashion a treatment that works. With a full line of water softeners, drinking water systems, and more, sign up for a free water analysis at garlicswater.com.
Back here at Owatonna High School, where the Huskies lead Apple Valley 21-0 with 3:22 to play here in the second quarter. On senior night, Owatonna looking to finish their regular season 8-0. They're the number 2 ranked team in Class 5A, and they looked the part here tonight against Apple Valley. As Owatonna called timeout to stop the clock here to try and get one more possession before the half. Eagles will get the second half kickoff. And they've got 4th down and 6 right here. As Thornburg will come on to punt it. Farwell and Ginsky back deep to receive for Owatonna. They're both sitting at their own 30-yard line. Thornburg fielded a low snap last time and another low one here. He gets it away and punts it out of bounds. It goes out of bounds. And while the ref keeps walking, and it'll be at the 49-yard line is where they spot it. So Huskies will take over in Apple Valley territory. As the Eagles have gotten just 1 first down so far here tonight. Owatonna 1st and 10 at the Apple Valley, 49-yard line. 3:17 to play. And while they've already got a still shot of the Seth Johnson one-handed grab up on the video board. So, wow, the photography on point tonight here for Owatonna. They go to Johnson, as I mentioned his name, on 1st and 10. He gets about 3 there on the quick out. As what a shot there for Johnson. Full extension, diving, the one-handed grab to haul that one in. That was Owatonna's first touchdown of the game. And they've got the picture already up on the video board. Under 3 minutes to play here, first half. Owatonna, plenty of time. They've got 2 timeouts left. As they've been able to move the football very well tonight. Trips to the left here for the Huskies. Weber, Johnson, and Ginsky from the outside in. Graham line up to the left of Tice. They'll give it to Graham on 1st and 10. Graham cuts it back after he runs right and gets maybe 4 yards there on the run. to make it 3rd down and 4. Whitley in on the stop there for Apple Valley. As the OHS pep band now has moved from their bleachers in the south end zone to the right in front of the student section here. So must be setting something up here. As Owatonna has it 3rd and 4 here. Trips to the left. Tice takes the snap under pressure, and he will be brought down behind the line. It'll be a sack. The ball came loose at the end there. I think he was either down or recovered it immediately. And they say it was a strip sack recovered by Tice. And so 4th down and 10, a loss of 6 there on the sack for Apple Valley. 4th down and 10 for Owatonna with 1:30 and counting to play. And we'll see if they keep the offense on the field. They will not. They'll send Landon Sturgis on to punt it away here. Apple Valley will not use one of their... Actually, they've only got one timeout left. They will not use it. Let the clock continue to run. And Sturgis punts it away. It's a booming punt. Bounces at the 15 and will go into the end zone for a touchback. And so the Eagles will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20. 5 to play here. And so we'll see with only one timeout left if the Eagles try to get something going on offense and run a 1-minute drill here, if they just run the ball and head into the half down 21-0. As it has been all Owatonna here tonight. Eagles come out on 1st and 10 at their own 20. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Thornburg in the shotgun has Cozy back there with him, and we've got a whistle here. And it's a timeout taken by Apple Valley. So they neglected to use a timeout before the punt. And so the clock ran down to 1:05, and now they use it before their 1st down play here. That's their final timeout of the half. We'll take a break here as well. Back in 30 seconds on AM 1390 KRFO.
At Coyote Tractor, we hold dirt in the highest regard. We want you to get out there and play in it. So we're digging up cash back and 0% financing offers on tractors, UTVs, and ZTRs. Coyote, we dig dirt. Offer cannot be combined. Financing subject to credit approval. Some restrictions apply. See your authorized Coyote Tractor dealer for details.
Stop in and check out the full line at your local Coyote dealer. Northland Farm Systems, 2250 Austin Road in Owatonna. Online at northlandfarmsystems.com.
Back at OHS, where Apple Valley has it 1st down and 10 from their own 20 with 1:05 to play in the half. They will get the football to start the second half. 2 receivers left and right for Thornburg, who's in the shotgun. We'll do a quick bubble screen here to Barnslater, who gets maybe a yard there on the run, or on the reception, excuse me. Apple Valley, no timeouts left. They will hustle back to the line here. Ryan McIntosh and Darian Stronsky in on the stop there for Owatonna. 2 receivers left and right again here for the Eagles. Thornburg over the middle, actually sideline pass. Quick play to LaRoque, who was brought down, they say, a yard short of the line to gain. And so 3rd down and 1 here for Apple Valley. That will stop the clock as Fisher, pushed him out of bounds. 39 seconds to play here in the half. Two receivers left and right. Thornburg in the shotgun, takes the snap, looks to throw, fires right side, incomplete, looking for Barnslater, too high over his head. 4th down and 1 for Apple Valley from their own 29-yard line. 34 seconds to play in the half. I would presume they'll just punt this one away. Nolan Naginski in on the coverage there for Owatonna. And Ginsky will be back deep to receive this punt from Thornburg. And so Owatonna will have one final shot here before the end of the half. With 2 timeouts left, to take a couple shots to the end zone if they choose to. Thornburg takes the snap, punts it away, and it'll go out of bounds right about the 50-yard line. It looks like it's where it went. And so that's where the Husky offense will take over with 28 seconds to play here in the first half. Owatonna will have it. Actually, we'll see where they spot the ball here. It looks like they might not be at the 50. It might be closer. And actually, maybe I didn't see a flag in the play, but it appears the officials are going to make an announcement here. They have not moved the chains. Illegal shift on Apple Valley on the punt. And so that penalty declined by Owatonna, so they will have it right at midfield. It'll be actually at their own 49-yard line. Here with 28 seconds to play. They have 2 timeouts. Remember, the clock does stop after a first down while the ball is being spot. So what kind of time here for a few shots to the end zone. 2 receivers left and right. Tice takes the snap, looks to throw. Fires left side, incomplete. Looking for Nolan Ginsky there. He was double covered by Mitchell and LaRoque.
And Mitchell on the coverage.
And so 2nd down and 10 here for the Huskies at their own 49-yard line. A long last minute here this first half. As Owatonna comes out, 2nd and 10, 2 receivers left and right. Graham to the left of Tice. Tice takes the snap, looks to throw. Steps up into the pocket, now will roll left, fires, has Weber, incomplete. Weber had to kind of twist around there to get a hand on that football. Was thrown a little bit behind him, unable to bring it in. In on the coverage for Apple Valley was Whitley. And so 3rd down and 10 for Owatonna at their own 49. 17 seconds to play here in the first half. And so Huskies, again, if they get the first down here, a chance to take some shots to the end zone, which I'm sure they'd like to get. Probably 2 receivers left and right. Tice steps up. He'll fire, deep ball, jump ball, incomplete. Was looking for Weber there. Incomplete. Both Weber and Harsha try to come back to that football and grab it. A couple of Eagles there on the coverage. 4th down and 10 with 9 seconds to play. And so we'll see if Owatonna tries to take one more shot down the field or if they will just punt this one away. Here with just 9 seconds to play. If they ran a play and you assume about 7 seconds run off, that would leave just 2 seconds left for Apple Valley before the end of the half. And so, yes, they will keep the offense on the field here. 2 receivers left and right. Tice in the shotgun, takes the snap. Fires over the middle, has Johnson. 1st down, Owatonna. They'll take a timeout immediately to stop the clock with 4 seconds left.
Noah Weaver on that tackle.
Noah Weaver brought Johnson down, but that gives Owatonna 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line, so it would be a 52-yard field goal. Not sure if that's in Owatonna's range, but reasonable for a shot to the end zone here with 4 seconds to play. We'll keep it right here during the timeout as Owatonna leads Apple Valley 21-0 with 4 seconds to play. So this should be the last play of the half, barring a penalty on the Eagles. But a chance for some late half heroics here for Owatonna. trying to add to their 3-touchdown lead with 4 seconds left. Tice can definitely get it there from the 35-yard line. I'm sure the Eagles will put a number of players back and prevent defense here. Huskies will come out 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. They'll have Ginsky in the backfield with Tice. So the 2 receivers left are Weber and Bentley Arvig. Arvig, a junior receiver. 2 receivers right are Johnson and Harstead. And they'll send Ginsky out for a pass play. They'll throw it over the middle. Ginsky I think it might have been the intended receiver, too high. Nevertheless, so that'll run the half. 21-0. Owatonna with the lead as the Huskies run off the field to the school strong, played by the OHS Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Pete Ginther. And with that, we'll pause for 3 minutes and be back with our first half recap. You're listening to Husky Football on AM 1390 KRFO.
Finding that missing shin guard. Remembering whether it's a home or away game. Getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things. Like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, ref!
That's simple human sense.
Ask Claremont Insurance Agency in Claremont if auto owners make sense for you. Go to ClaremontAgency.com.
Federated Mutual Insurance Company is passionate about the care and enrichment of the next generation. At the heart of our charitable focus is youth mentoring and our support of Big Brothers Big Sisters. We are proud of our employees who are currently volunteering to be a big brother, big sister, big couple, or a big family, and yet there are hundreds of children still waiting for a big. Ignite your year. Empower potential today. Consider this your personal invitation to learn more about Big Brothers Big Sisters. Together, we can make a difference.
This year marks a milestone for our community. Hometown Credit Union and KRFO are celebrating 50 years of supporting Owatonna High School Huskies football. As your proud community credit union, Hometown Credit Union is honored to sponsor this year's broadcasts of Huskies games. Just like KRFO has been your hometown voice, they've been your financial partner for half a century, helping you save, grow, and thrive. Let's cheer on the Huskies together. Hometown Credit Union, your trusted partner for financial success. Member NCUA.
Fairway Meat and Grocery in Owatonna holds family values in the highest regard in their relationships with customers, employees, vendors, and suppliers. We offer quality USDA choice and prime grade beef, farm fresh, all natural pork, chicken, and produce. Quality groceries and customer service from the first step into the store all the way to your car. We see that same commitment and effort put into Owatonna student activities. Fairway Meat and Grocery of Owatonna congratulates all coaches, parents, and student athletes for their efforts this year. Visit us on South Oak in Owatonna, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 9 p.m., closed on Sunday.
Owatonna Auto Clinic has the cure when that check engine light comes on. Let the car doctors get to work diagnosing the issue with a prescription to get it back on the road fast. The experts at Owatonna Auto Clinic will diagnose the issue, fixing only what needs to be repaired. That's how they've earned their reputation for honesty. They handle routine service too, like brakes and suspension work. The vehicle prescriptions always at Owatonna Auto Clinic, 902 Hoffman Drive. Check out OwatonnaAutoClinic.com. Looking for a dedicated real estate expert in Faribault or the surrounding areas? Meet Evan Knutson from Weichert Realty. Evan brings local knowledge, personalized service, and a commitment to helping you find the perfect home. Whether you're buying, selling, or just exploring, Evan's expertise and passion make the process smooth and stress-free. Don't just find a house, find a home with Evan Knutson at Weichert Realty. Visit Weichert.com or call 507-210-9140 and take the first step towards your dream home.
Back here at Owatonna High School, where at the half, Owatonna leads Apple Valley 21-0, and it has been all Owatonna as the Huskies got the football to start the game and promptly marched down the field for an 8-play, 65-yard drive, capped out by an acrobatic one-handed grab from Seth Johnson from 21 yards out. That was the first touchdown of the game from Johnson to give Owatonna the 7-0 lead. Then Apple Valley, just their second play of the game, fumbled the football, was recovered by Isaiah Farwell. And then Owatonna drove down deep in Apple Valley territory, but fumbled the quarterback-center exchange recovered by Myers for Apple Valley. And they were backed up deep in their own territory. They did get a first down to get a little bit of breathing room, but then had to punt the football away. And then Owatonna got the ball at the Apple Valley 42 and scored just a few plays later on a Tristan Graham 4-yard touchdown run. And then the first of 3 straight 3-and-outs for Apple Valley gave Owatonna the football back. They hit Hunter Tice hit Luke Weber for a 4-yard touchdown reception to make it 21-0. Owatonna had the ball at the end of the half. Took a few shots deep, unable to get those to convert. And now go into the half, as I mentioned, up 21-0 against Apple Valley. It's been all Owatonna as they look to finish the regular season undefeated 8-0. Owatonna, the number 2 ranked team in Class 5A behind number 1 ranked Moorhead. Moorhead beat the number 2 ranked team last week, Alexandria, by 2, 36-34. So that bumped Alexandria behind Owatonna in the standings. So now it goes Moorhead 1, Owatonna 2, Alexandria 3. As Owatonna has definitely proven themselves to be one of the top teams in the state for Class 5A this season. And looking like it here tonight with a 21-point lead at the half over Apple Valley. With that, we'll pause for another 3 minutes and be back with more. You are listening to Husky Football on AM 1390, KRFO, and the KRFO app.
Home of the truckload buy, save you money for the lowest prices. Come to Cashwise Foods.
Get remarkably fresh savings when you download the More Rewards app. Pick up bone-in pork sirloin roast, $1.29 a pound. Driscoll's fresh strawberries, $2.49 a pound with digital coupon limit 1. And select Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, and Mountain Dew half-liter 6-packs, 3 for $11.
Home of the truckload buy, save you money for the lowest prices. Come to Cashwise Foods.
Hey, Ken Herbeck here. Do you want to make your home a more comfortable place but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to your Carrier expert, Owatonna Heating and Cooling, they'll show you the full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits your home and budget, because everyone can use a little more comfort. Turn to your local Carrier experts, Owatonna Heating and Cooling today.
There is nothing on the market like Kinetical water conditioners, and no better place to go for them than Garlic's Water Conditioning. Kinetical water softeners, filters, and drinking water systems are brilliantly engineered to be the most economical, efficient, and effective at improving the quality of your water. Capable of removing just about everything from water that isn't water. Garlic's Water Conditioning knows the water challenges in the area, so they can fashion a treatment that works. With a full line of water softeners, drinking water systems, and more, sign up for a free water analysis at garlicswater.com.
At Coyote Tractor, we know UTVs are meant to be covered in dirt. That's why we gave our 4-wheel drive K9 a 24-horsepower Coyote diesel engine, single and dual row options, an all-metal bed with spray and liner, and hydraulic power steering capable of carving through the most rugged terrain. Coyote, we dig dirt.
Stop in and check out the full line at your local Coyote dealer. Northland Farm Systems, 2250 Austin Road in Owatonna. Online at northlandfarmsystems.com.
Finding that missing shin guard. Remembering whether it's a home or away game. Getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things. Like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, ref.
That's simple human sense.
Ask Claremont Insurance Agency in Claremont if auto owners make sense for you. Go to ClaremontAgency.com.
Since the turn of the century, Federated Mutual Insurance Company and many of our employees have called Owatonna home. We work hand in hand with our neighbors through giving, volunteering, and focusing on community initiatives. We invest in this community because we love to see opportunities and advancements, such as the new high school and the downtown developments. We enjoy seeing the citizens of our great community continue to grow and thrive. And above all, we are proud to be part of Owatonna's rich history and all that Owatonna has to offer.
This year marks a milestone for our community. Hometown Credit Union and KRFO are celebrating 50 years of supporting Owatonna High School Huskies football. As your proud community credit union, Hometown Credit Union is honored to sponsor this year's broadcasts of Huskies games. Just like KRFO has been your hometown voice, they've been your financial partner for half a century, helping you save, grow, and thrive. Let's cheer on the Huskies together. Hometown Credit Union, your trusted partner for financial success. Member NCUA.
Back here at Owatonna High School, where at the half the Huskies lead Apple Valley 21-0 here on senior night. Owatonna ran through the Owatonna seniors and their parents and supporters before the game. Took some pictures at center field. And this will be the final regular season home game for Owatonna, but definitely not the final game at Federated Field this season. As Owatonna, the section bracket already set after last week. Owatonna, the number 1 seed. They will play the winner of the lone section quarterfinal game between Rochester Century and New Prague. So that's essentially a play-in game to play Owatonna in the section semifinal. So New Prague, the 4 seed, Rochester Century, the 5 seed. Whoever wins that one will play Owatonna on October 26th right here at Federated Field for the section semis. And the other section semifinal game will be that night as well between the 2 seed, Rochester John Marshall, and the 3 seed Northfield. And Owatonna, assuming they're able to win that section semifinal game, would then again host the section final against the winner of Northfield and Rochester John Marshall. And so guaranteed at least one more home game here at Federated Field, with a maximum of 2 potential home games to finish out the year here at Federated Field, as Owatonna looks well on their way to an undefeated regular season at 8-0 as they lead Apple Valley 21-0 here at the half. We'll run through some updates from other Owatonna fall sports. In girls tennis, the Huskies were unable to have any players make it out of the first day of individual sections, so their season has officially come to a close. Boys soccer, I mentioned last week, their season came to a close after a loss to Rochester Mayo in the section quarterfinals. Girls soccer had a thrilling section semifinal win last week against Lakeville South 1-0 to advance to the section title game against Lakeville North, which was played last night. Huskies lost to the Panthers 3-0 in that section title game. Still a great year for the OHS girls soccer team. Section runner-ups and co-Big Nine champs with Winona. And then in volleyball, Huskies won last night on their senior night against Rochester Mayo 3-2. And they'll have their section playoffs start up next week. So Owatonna volleyball getting the win last night on their senior night. And Owatonna football well on their way to their senior night victory here this evening on some Wednesday night football here, played on Wednesday due to MEA break on Thursday and Friday. And just the final regular season game across the state for teams before the start of sections next week. As Apple Valley retakes the field here as we get head to start the second half. It was all Owatonna in the first as they held Apple Valley to just 1 first down in that first half. We'll have it for you when we come back in another 3 minutes on AM 1390, KRFO, and 94.7 FM.
Fairway Meat and Grocery in Owatonna holds family values in the highest regard in their relationships with customers, employees, vendors, and suppliers. We offer quality USDA choice and prime grade beef, farm fresh, all natural pork, chicken, and produce. Quality groceries and customer service from the first step into the store all the way to your car. We see that same commitment and effort put into Owatonna student activities. Fairway Meat and Grocery of Owatonna congratulates all coaches, parents, and student athletes for their efforts this year. Visit us on South Oak in Owatonna, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 9 p.m., closed on Sunday.
Owatonna Auto Clinic has the cure when that check engine light comes on. Let the car doctors get to work diagnosing the issue with a prescription to get it back on the road fast. The experts at Owatonna Auto Clinic will diagnose the issue, fixing only what needs to be repaired. That's how they've earned their reputation for honesty. They handle routine service too, like brakes and suspension work. The vehicle prescriptions always at Owatonna Auto Clinic, 902 Hoffman Drive. Check out OwatonnaAutoClinic.com. Dreaming of the perfect home in Faribault? Look no further than Evan Knutson Homes, your local Weikert Realty expert. Evan Knutson knows the community inside and out, helping families just like yours find the home that fits their needs and budget. Whether you're buying your first home or looking to upgrade, Evan is here to guide you every step of the way. Trust experience. Trust commitment. Trust Evan Knutson Homes, Weikert Realty in Faribault. Call 507-210-9140 today and start your journey home.
Home of the truckload buy, saves you money for the lowest prices. Come to Cash Rides Foods.
Get remarkably fresh savings when you download the More Rewards app. Pick up bone-in pork sirloin roast, $1.29 a pound. Driscoll's fresh strawberries, $2.49 a pound with digital coupon limit 1. And select Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, and Mountain Dew half-liter 6-packs, 3 for $11.
Home of the truckload buy, saves you money for the lowest prices. Come to Cash Rides Foods.
Hey, Ken Herbeck here. Do you want to make your home a more comfortable place but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to your Carrier expert, Owatonna Heating and Cooling, they'll show you the full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits your home and budget, because everyone can use a little more comfort. Turn to your local Carrier experts, Owatonna Heating and Cooling today.
There is nothing on the market like Kinetico water conditioners, and no better place to go for them than Garlic's Water Conditioning. Kinetico water softeners, filters, and drinking water systems are brilliantly engineered to be the most economical, efficient, and effective at improving the quality of your water. Capable of removing just about everything from water that isn't water. Garlic's Water Conditioning knows the water challenges in the area, so they can fashion a treatment that works. With a full line of water softeners, drinking water systems, and more, sign up for a free water analysis at garlicswater.com.
At Coyote Tractor, we hold dirt in the highest regard. We want you to get out there and play in it. So we're digging up cash back and 0% financing offers on tractors, UTVs, and ZTRs. Coyote, we dig dirt. Offer cannot be combined. Financing subject to credit approval. Some restrictions apply. See your authorized Coyote Tractor dealer for details.
Stop in and check out the full line at your local Coyote dealer. Northland Farm Systems, 2250 Austin Road in Owatonna. Online at northlandfarmsystems.com.
Finding that missing shin guard. Remembering whether it's a home or away game. Getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things. Like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, ref!
That's simple human sense.
Ask Claremont Insurance Agency in Claremont if auto owners make sense for you. Go to ClaremontAgency.com.
Back here at Owatonna High School as the Huskies at the half lead Apple Valley 21-0. We've got some scores from around Class 5A, and wow, a surprise here. A top 10 matchup between Elk River and Alexandria. Elk River number 6 in Class 5A, Alexandria number 3. At the end of the first half, Elk River 38, Alexandria 14. Another score, another top 10 matchup, number 4, Andover taking on number 5, Robbinsdale Armstrong. That one's all knotted up at 21 at the end of the first half. So a good game up at Andover High School right now. Chanhassen up 14-3 against St. Louis Park. Bemidji 20, Waconia 0. Mankato West, number 8 in the state, up 10-6 against Rogers with 8 minutes to play in the third quarter. Game between New Prague and St. Cloud Tech up in St. Cloud at the end of the first half. New Prague 21, St. Cloud Tech 6. And at the end of the first half, Mankato East 50, Austin 0. And the number 1 team in the state, Moorhead, taking on Sauk Rapids Rice. They lead 35-7 at the end of the first half. I think I've got one more game. Actually, do not have a score from Winona and Rochester Century. That game being played over at Paul Giel Field over in Winona. But Century, of course, in Owatonna's district. But that game going on over in Winona tonight. And then Rochester John Marshall taking on Bloomington Jefferson. The Rockets 40, Bloomington Jefferson 3 at the half. Another score, Monticello 20, Cambridge Isani 6 at the end of the first half here as both teams are retaking the field here in our game against Apple Valley, 21-0 Owatonna. Actually, another score that's worth mentioning, Northfield take it on Tartan 24-15 at the half, with Tartan in the lead. And then Cretin-Derham Hall 34-7 over Irondale at the end of the first half. And so here we go. Both teams lined up, ready to start the second half here at Federated Field. 21-0 Owatonna with the lead, one half of football away from capping off a perfect regular season at 8-0 as Lanier Sturgis will boot it away to Apple Valley. As LaRoque and Myers back deep to receive for the Eagles. Just one first half first down for Apple Valley. And Sturgis boots it away. High kick muffed at the 5-yard line by Apple Valley. Taken by Mitchell. As Mitchell runs left now trying to find something and gets actually out past the 20 it appears. So after a scary recovery there, muffed it. Able to catch it and get some yards there on that return. And so Apple Valley will have it. They spot it at the 23-yard line, which is where they will start their first drive of this second half. Here on a near full moon night at Federated Field. One receiver left, one to the right. Thornburg takes the snap, throws left side, incomplete, looking for Barnslade. A little low on that pass. Farwell in on the coverage for Owatonna. Second down and 10, Apple Valley. As the story of Apple Valley's offense has really been Owatonna's defense, just not giving an inch here tonight. As the Raiders come out second and 10, one receiver left, one to the right. Thornburg takes the snap, fakes the handoff, now throws left side. Incomplete again. Looking for Barnslater through his hands. Farwell once more in coverage there for Owatonna. So third down and 10. Two quick passes, two incompletions for Apple Valley. And so the Eagles will have two receivers right, tight end in as well, right side. Thornburg takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it himself on a designed quarterback run and maybe got back to the line of scrimmage there. As Max Flemke gave chase to bring him down. And so another 3 and out for Apple Valley. As Isaiah Farwell and Nolan Ginsky will be back deep to receive for Owatonna, both standing at their own 44-yard line. Thornburg on to punt it away for the Eagles. Another low snap. He fields it, gets it away, kicks it toward Thornburg, but it'll go out of bounds in Apple Valley territory. So again, Owatonna will start with great field position here. They spot it right at the 50. With 11:03 to play here in the third quarter. Hunter Tice will lead the Owatonna offense back out onto the field for their first possession of the second half. Owatonna will come out. Two receivers right, Ginsky and Johnson, one to the left of Weber. Right at the 50, Graham to the left of Tice. who's in the shotgun. Snap taken by Tice. He hands off to Graham, who runs right off tackle and gets maybe a yard before getting driven back by Apple Valley's Himmelwright. And Derek Whitley also went on the play there for the Eagles. So 2nd down and 9 for Owatonna after the first down run. 10:39 and counting to play, third quarter. 21-0 Owatonna over Apple Valley. 2 receivers right. It's Johnson and Ginsky. Actually trips to the right as they have Harstead lined up as a tight end. Actually, no, he will go down up by the line. Weber split out left side. Tice looks to throw under pressure now. Steps up into the pocket, and he will get sacked. Just the second sack of the game for Apple Valley, as Eric Robinson, a junior for Apple Valley, brought him down behind the line for the sack. So 3rd down and long here for Owatonna. It'll be 3rd down and 14 from their own 46-yard line here. As the Huskies come out, same formation, 2 receivers right. Ginsky in the slot on the right side. Tice takes the snap, looks to throw, fires left side, has Weber open, and it's caught. Oh, incomplete! Incomplete, had it in and out of Luke Weber's hands as Myers was in coverage, but he got burned. Weber got by him, but unable to haul that one in. Incomplete. Would have potentially been a walk-in touchdown. He would have had just Myers to beat, who was about a yard or 2 behind him. But incomplete makes it 4th down and 14 for Owatonna. Sturgis on to punt. LaRoque standing in his own 25. Sturgis gets the punt away. And it'll be taken. Nope, it'll be bounced to the 25 and down at the 20 by Isaiah Farwell. As we've got a flag down back by the punter here. And so we'll see what the call is. If this is roughing the kicker, it would be a 1st down, I believe, for Owatonna. But if it's running into the kicker, just a 5-yard penalty, and I'm sure Huskies would just decline it. And yes, it is running into the kicker on Apple Valley. 5-yard penalty, so Owatonna will just decline that one. And Apple Valley will take over 1st down and 10 at their own 20-yard line. 9:19 to play. 3rd quarter, Owatonna 21, Apple Valley 0. As the Eagles come out here, 1 receiver left and 1 to the right. Thornburg in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He'll hand it off to Cozy, who tried a little stutter step hesitation move. Maybe 2 yards there on the run there from Cozy. As Darian Stronsky brought him down. Cozy, just a sophomore running back for the Eagles. 9 minutes to play here, 3rd quarter, 21-0 Owatonna. 2nd down and 8 here for Apple Valley. 1 receiver left, 1 to the right. Thornburg in the shotgun, takes the snap. Hands off to Cozy, who runs left off tackle, and Cozy brought down at about the 35-yard line there.
Cozy pulled down by Jamie Lazowski.
Jamie Lazowski brought him down. 3rd down and 5 here for Apple Valley. At their own 25-yard line. 1 receiver left, 1 to the right. Cozy back there with Thornburg, who's in the shotgun. Looking to avoid another 3 and out at Apple Valley. Thornburg will throw it right side, looking for Barnslater. Incomplete. Great coverage there by Seth Johnson. Knocked that one away. Seth Johnson been all over this game tonight. And that first touchdown grab with one hand for Owatonna and deflects that one to force another Apple Valley 3 and out as they'll send the punt team on. Ginski back by himself to return this one for Owatonna. Here on 4th and 5 with 8 minutes exactly to play in the third quarter. As Thornburg will punt it away. Thornburg gets the punt away. It'll bounce at about the 50, take a Owatonna bounce, and Apple Valley will down it at the 48-yard line. So that's where the Huskies will take over when we come back in 30 seconds on AM 1390 KRFO.
Federated Mutual Insurance Company is passionate about the care and enrichment of the next generation. At the heart of our charitable focus is youth mentoring and our support of Big Brothers Big Sisters. We are proud of our employees who are currently volunteering to be a big brother, big sister, big couple, or big family, and yet there are hundreds of children still waiting for a big. Ignite your year. Empower potential today. Consider this your personal invitation to learn more about Big Brothers Big Sisters. Together, we can make a difference.
Back here at OHS where the Huskies have first down and 10 from the Apple Valley 48-yard line. They give it to Tristan Graham who runs left. And he's brought down by Mathis after about a yard pickup there. Actually, looks like they'll give him 2 up to the 46-yard line of Apple Valley. So second down and 8 here for Owatonna. Bentley Arvig in at receiver. Line up on the right side with Luke Weber. Ginski all by himself left side. Harstead, in at tight end left side. Graham to the left of Tice, who was in the shotgun. 7:11 to play in the third quarter. Tice takes the snap on 2nd and 8. Looks to throw. Now under pressure, and we brought down third sack of the night for Apple Valley. As it'll be a 4-yard loss after the sack from Apple Valley's Whitley. And so third down and 12 here for Owatonna after the sack. Drives them back 4 yards, coming up on 6.5 to play here in the third quarter. Two receivers right are Weber and Ginski. One receiver left is Johnson. Johnson now in motion from left to right. Tice takes the snap, looks to throw. The screen pass set up to Harstead. Harstead tries to stiff arm and break free, unable to do so. Looks like a loss of 1 there on the reception to Harstead as they tried to set up the screenplay to him. So 4th down and 13 here for Owatonna, and they'll send the punt unit back on. So no first downs yet from either team here. No first downs from either team here in this second half. Halfway through this third quarter. 2 3-and-outs for both teams. Sturgis gets the punt away. There's LaRocque will fair catch that at the 19-yard line. So that's what the Eagles will take over when we come back in 30 seconds on AM 1390, KRFO, and the KRFO app.
This year marks a milestone for our community. Hometown Credit Union and KRFO are celebrating 50 years of supporting Owatonna High School Huskies football. As your proud community credit union, Hometown Credit Union is honored to sponsor this year's broadcasts of Huskies games. Just like KRFO has been your hometown voice, they've been your financial partner for half a century, helping you save, grow, and thrive. Let's cheer on the Huskies together. Hometown Credit Union, your trusted partner for financial success. Member NCUA.
Back at OHS, where Apple Valley keeps it on the ground for their 1st and 10 play at their own 19. Cozy, the ball carrier, gets back to the line of scrimmage there. As Daynard and Fitcher wrapped him up to make it 2nd down and 10 here with 5:07 to play, third quarter. 21-0 Owatonna as they lead it here on senior night. Eagles come out 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Now Barnslater in motion And it looks like some confusion here. They're going to swap some receivers here at Apple Valley with 5 seconds left on the play clock. 3 down to 2. They get the snap off in time. Quick out route to LaRoque, who gets brought down by Johnson after about a 5-yard pickup there. So 3rd down and 5 here for Apple Valley. And this would be the 5th consecutive 3-and-out if Apple Valley unable to convert here for both teams combined here in the second half. Both teams struggling to find some offense here in the third quarter. As the Eagles come out, 2 receivers left side. Mitchell in the backfield with Thornburg goes in motion. Now Thornburg's going to keep himself on a design run and wrapped up and dropped behind the line of scrimmage by big number 76, Max Flemke, the 5'10", 233-pound junior. As Thornburg tried to take off and get that one with his feet, but Flemke there to bring him down. As we've got 4th down and 7 here for Apple Valley from their own 22-yard line. So another 3-and-out. 3rd one of the half for Apple Valley. Oh, low snap. Thornburg tries to just take it off, and he's going to go down at the 5-yard line. And so they had trouble with that snap back to the punter. They've done quite a few of those tonight where it's been low. And Blake Fitcher and Blake Davison get there as Thornburg just has to try and pick it up. And both the Blakes back there to bring him down. They actually spot him down at the 7. And so Owatonna will have it 1st down and goal at the 7 after the snap. Trying to add to their 21-0 lead here with 3:20 to play. 2 receivers right. Harstead in motion from left to right. Tice in the shotgun. Fitcher in fullback takes the snap, gives it to Graham, who runs it for about 4 yards there on 1st and goal. And actually, just 2, they say. 2nd and goal from the 5, Himmelwright. And on the stop there for Apple Valley. Under 3 minutes now to play here in the third quarter. Huskies trying to take advantage of the poor snap on the punt for Apple Valley that resulted in them just falling on the football all the way back at their own 7-yard line. Same formation here for Owatonna. Fitcher in at fullback, 2 receivers right. They hand it off to Graham once again, and Graham dropped behind the line of scrimmage by C.J. Jensen, senior linebacker for Apple Valley, brought him down for a loss of looks like 8 all the way back to the 13-yard line. So 3rd and goal for Owatonna from the 13-yard line here. As Jensen able to get into the backfield quick to bring down Graham, who was running right. One receiver left and one to the right. They fake the handoff to Graham, and Tice will roll out left under pressure, and he'll get dropped for a sack by Miles Mathis. So another sack given up by Owatonna, this time courtesy of Mathis. And so it'll be 4th down and goal for Owatonna all the way back at the Apple Valley 25-yard line. So they've lost 20 yards on this possession. They started at the 7. So they've lost 18 yards. Technically, they've lost 20 because they gained 2 on their first down play, then lost 8 on the run to Graham, and now after the sack all the way back at their own at the Apple Valley, 25-yard line. 4th and goal. They'll keep the offense on the field. Tice, we brought down again behind the line, another sack. And so Apple Valley, after the bad snap on the punt where they gave it up at the 7, now we'll have it at the 30. And still neither team able to get a first down. for Owatonna, they would have had to get a touchdown there on that drive as they had it 1st and goal, but Apple Valley is going to take over at their own 30, so really no harm, no foul on that punt mishap. Here with 1:01 to play in the third quarter. 2 receivers right here for Apple Valley. Thornburg in the shotgun. Takes the snap, looks to throw here, checks it down to Cozy, and just nowhere to go for Cozy. He's brought down by a trio of Husky defenders. Blake Davison, Darian Stronsky, and Seth Johnson all on the stop there for Owatonna. 2-yard pickup there. Actually, no, a 2-yard loss, for Apple Valley. So 2nd down and 12 for the Eagles. 11-second differential between the game clock and play clock. 26 seconds to play third quarter. 2 receivers left. 2 tight ends in here for Apple Valley. Thornburg takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Now will throw. Has Barnslater open. And Barnslater putting the speed on here up to midfield and brought down at the 49-yard line. So finally, with the final play, or what might be the final play of this third quarter, and it will be, the first down in the second half comes on the final play of the third quarter. Jamie Lazowski brought him down, but a little bit of life here from the Apple Valley offense. Here as we start the fourth, back in 1 minute on AM 1390 KRFO.
Fairway Meat and Grocery in Owatonna holds family values in the highest regard in their relationships with customers, employees, vendors, and suppliers. We offer quality USDA choice and prime grade beef, farm fresh, all natural pork, chicken, and produce. Quality groceries and customer service from the first step into the store all the way to your car. We see that same commitment and effort put into Owatonna student activities. Fairway Meat and Grocery of Owatonna congratulates all coaches, parents, and student athletes for their efforts this year. Visit us on South Oak in Owatonna, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 9 p.m., closed on Sunday.
Owatonna Auto Clinic has the cure when that check engine light comes on. Let the car doctors get to work diagnosing the issue with a prescription to get it back on the road fast. The experts at Owatonna Auto Clinic will diagnose the issue, fixing only what needs to be repaired. That's how they've earned their reputation for honesty. They handle routine service too, like brakes and suspension work. The vehicle prescriptions always at Owatonna Auto Clinic, 902 Hoffman Drive. Check out OwatonnaAutoClinic.com.
Back here at Owatonna High School, where Apple Valley just had their largest play of the night, about a 35-yard pickup to Q Barnslater over the middle. As now 1st and 10 in Owatonna territory. They fire a deep shot, incomplete. Just past the outstretched arms of Tyson Johnson. Got a penalty marker down in the backfield here on Apple Valley, so that might have not mattered anyway, as it will be a holding call on the Eagles, and so that'll back them up 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay first down.
So it'll be first down and very long, so just when Apple Valley had some momentum.
Fairmont 19, Waseca 14. That's in the third quarter.
As Apple Valley comes out here on first down and more than about 20. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Thornburg throws it to LaRoque, who gets wrapped up immediately by Farwell at about the Apple Valley 48-yard line. So that'll make it 2nd down. 2nd down and 15, so a 5-yard pickup there for LaRoque. As Apple Valley looking to get the second first down of this second half here for either team, as the offense has been hard to come by. 2 receivers right, 2 tight ends in for the Eagles. Cozy in at running back to the right of Thornburg. Thornburg takes a snap, looks to throw here, fires right side looking for Barnslater. It's caught. Oh, what a play by Ginsky, a one-handed interception. Ginsky now on the return. Gets to the 50, right side, he's got some room, to the 40, and out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Nolan Ginsky. We had an acrobatic play and a touchdown for Seth Johnson, and an acrobatic play from Nolan Ginsky on the interception as he reached up, hauled that one in with one hand. Kind of reached up high, grabbed it, and kind of almost put it in his pocket as he brought that one in for the pick. So 1st and 10 for Owatonna at the Apple Valley 35-yard line after the Ginski interception. Comes with a minute gone by here in the final quarter. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left for Owatonna. Tyson the shotgun. Fires left side for Weber. He's got to step on his defender. Caught. No, incomplete, out of bounds. Lyman Myers in on the coverage there for the Eagles. Makes it 2nd down and 10 for Owatonna. Huskies have gone 3 and out, and a turnover on downs here offensively in the second half. As Owatonna now has it 2 receivers left, 1 to the right, 2nd down and 10. Graham to the left of Tice. Single high safety for the Eagles. They give it to Graham, who runs right off tackle and runs it right side, gets the first down, a little more down to the 24-yard line. So a 11-yard pickup brought down by Quadri. Moves and chains for an OHS first down. Their first down of this second half. 10:37 to play in the ball game. Owatonna 21, Apple Valley 0. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. It's Weber and Ginski left side. Johnson right. Owatonna going toward the south end zone here. They fake the handoff to Graham. Tice will keep it himself on the ground, and he will get the first down. No. Stopped, I believe, just short of the line of gain. Got 9 yards on that. QB keeper on the read option for Tice. Ran it left side off tackle. And as LaRoque brought him down for Apple Valley. Coming up on 2 minutes gone by here in the final frame. He's looking to add to their 21-point lead here. One receiver to the left, 1 to the right. Ginski line up actually in the slot right side as they hand off to Graham. Graham, big hole. Graham inside the 10, 5, and into the end zone for an Owatonna touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown run for Tristan Graham. His 2nd touchdown carry of the evening gives Owatonna a 27-0 lead. That drive started courtesy of a Nolan Ginski one-handed interception. As Owatonna takes about 5 plays to punch that one in. Meneguzzo to snap it, Langenberg to hold, and Johnson to kick. Snap, spot, kick on the way is good. 28-0. Owatonna with 9:41 to play in the game. We'll pause for 30 seconds and be back with more. You're listening to Husky Football on AM 1390 KRFO and 94.7 FM.
Looking for a dedicated real estate expert in Faribault or the surrounding areas? Meet Evan Knutson from Weikert Realty. Evan brings local knowledge, personalized service, and a commitment to helping you find the perfect home. Whether you're buying, selling, or just exploring, Evan's expertise and passion make the process smooth and stress-free. Don't just find a house, find a home with Evan Knutson at Weikert Realty. Visit Weikert.com or call 507-210-9140 and take the first step towards your dream home.
Back here at Federated Field at Owatonna High School, where Huskies now lead Apple Valley 28-0. Just had a 4-yard touchdown run from Tristan Graham to give the Huskies a 4-touchdown advantage. Landon Sturgis will boot it away on the kickoff for Owatonna. Mitchell and Myers back deep to receive for Apple Valley as the ball falls off the tee. We'll reset here. 9:41 to play in the ball game. As Sturgis kicks this one away, trending toward the sidelines, then it will, stay in bounds as Mitchell able to get it and runs it out of bounds at around the 20. So that ball bounced about 2-3 yards from the left sideline, but stays in bounds. As Mitchell picked it up and was brought down out of bounds by Farwell. And so Eagles will take it. First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line. Trips to the left here for Apple Valley. Thornburg in the shotgun. Thornburg takes a snap, looks to throw here on 1st and 10. Pump fakes, now throws over the middle. It's incomplete. Looking for Q Barnslater. Ginsky, Johnson in on the coverage there for Owatonna. Makes it 2nd down and 10 for Apple Valley. As the clock still running here after the incomplete pass. Not quite sure why. Unless the coaches have agreed to running time here, because usually it's a 35-point lead. And now the clock does stop at 9:07, so maybe just a premature running time there from the clock operator as they run it with Mitchell left side. Mitchell going east and west, trying to make it north-south here. And the ball, Owatonna say that it came loose and that they have it. We'll see what the officials say. No signal yet. Appear to be down, and yes, he was down. They say 3rd down. As running time does not start until a 35-point advantage. As Blake Davidson brought down Mitchell on the carry. So 3rd down, and we'll call it 8 here for Apple Valley from their own 23-yard line. Just 2 first downs all night for Apple Valley. 2 receivers right here. Thornburg in the shotgun. Takes a snap, play action, set up a screen to Barnslater. He breaks a few tackles and is brought down at about the 29-yard line, so about 2 yards short of the line to gain. So another 3 and out here for Apple Valley. As Seth Johnson brings him down. So 4th and 2 for Apple Valley from their own 29-yard line. Looks like they're going to keep the offense on the field here, and why not? As they'll go I formation here. Under center is Thornburg. Try and just power this one through. As they actually know they run a bootleg here with Thornburg. He throws it, and it's intercepted by Ginsky. Ginsky now on the return, has blockers in front of him. He might house it, and Ginsky will take it into the end zone for a touchdown. So on 4th and 2, the Eagles go for it. The pass intended for the tight end Lincoln Prize. Underthrown, and Ginsky's there for the interception. And about a 45-yard return there on the pick 6 for Nolan Ginsky. His 2nd interception, back-to-back interceptions for Ginsky. As Seth Johnson will come on for the extra point to make it a 35-point lead, and then it will be running time. We had about 10 seconds of accidental running time earlier here in the 4th quarter. Langenberg to hold it. Meneguzzo will snap it. Snap, spot, kick on the way, and it's good. Give Owatonna a 35-0 lead with 7:23 to play in the ball game. Running time when we come back right here on AM 1390 KRFO.
Home of the truckload buy, saves you money for the lowest prices. Come to Cashwise Foods.
Get remarkably fresh savings when you download the More Rewards app. Pick up bone-in pork sirloin roast, $1.29 a pound. Driscoll's fresh strawberries, $2.49 a pound with digital coupon limit 1. And select Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, and Mountain Dew half-liter 6-packs, 3 for $11.
Home of the truckload buy, saves you money for the lowest prices. Come to Cashwise Foods.
Back here at Owatonna High School, fresh off a 45-yard pick 6 from Nolan Ginsky, his 2nd interception of the game. This one brought back for points Puts Owatonna in front 35-0 with 7:23 to play. So running time here in this one is Sturgis will come on for the extra point here. The kickoff. Just had the extra point made by Johnson. Sturgis will boot it away here on the kickoff. Be taken on the run by Mitchell at the 10. Mitchell. Stutter step, cuts it back right side, now past the 30, and actually brought down right at the 30-yard line on the right sideline. As Apple Valley will take over 1st and 10. They spot him out actually at the 29-yard line, so that's where Apple Valley will have it, their own 29. Bunch formation here for Apple Valley. As Thornburg takes the snap, hands off to, I believe that's Cozy, who gets about 5 yards there on the run. Up to the 34-yard line. So 2nd down and 5 here. Stronsky made the tackle there for Owatonna. Two receivers right, two running backs in the backfield with Thornburg, who takes the snap, hands off to Cozy, who runs right, and Cozy maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
Cozy carries the ball for Apple Valley.
And so 3rd down and 5, and Apple Valley just content here to run the football and run the clock out here. So 3rd down and 5, 6:17 to play, 35-0 Owatonna. En route to an undefeated regular season here. As we've got a whistle and a flag before the snap. This will be a false start on Apple Valley, and actually no encroachment on Owatonna. Will give Apple Valley just their 3rd first down of the game. I believe, let me go back and count those. And yes, it is, in fact, their 3rd first down of the game. Six minutes to play in the ballgame. I formation here for Apple Valley. They'll run it with Cozy, who runs left and gets to about the 42-yard line. For a 3-yard pickup there, so 2nd down and 7 here for Apple Valley. Jamie Lazowski brought him down after the 3-yard run. Some subs here now on defense for Owatonna. Number 85, Will Halverson, a junior, checking into the game, as is number 6, senior linebacker Michael Heitkamp. Number 17, Terrell Miller, a senior in at cornerback. And as they run it up the middle here, number 65, Patrick Anderson, a senior into the game for Owatonna. Number 54, Hunter Theobald, the junior. Number 1, Bentley Arvig in the secondary. I mentioned Terrell Miller. Let's see anybody else here. Nolan Roloff, a sophomore defensive back, into the ball game for Owatonna. As is number 30, Carson Bach, a sophomore linebacker, into the game for Owatonna, as they hand it off to, a QB keeper for Thornburg on 3rd down and 4. Makes it 4th and 1. Theobald brought him down. Number 28 also into the game for Owatonna, Mitchell Clark, senior linebacker for the Huskies.
4th down and 2.
Number 68, Charlie Dulas, in on the defensive line, senior for Owatonna as well. 4th down and 2 for Apple Valley here. They run it with the running back Cozy, and Cozy bounces off a defender, stays on his feet, and gets the first down.
Cozy carries for an Apple Valley first down.
Carries for about 8 yards there.
He's stopped by Isaiah Farwell.
Brought down by Isaiah Farwell, the lone starter still in the game on defense for Owatonna. Clock will continue to run now. 3.5 to play here at Federated Field on senior night. Owatonna will improve to 8-0, an undefeated regular season, as they'll host the opening round of sections October 26th on Saturday against the winner of Century and New Prague, as Thornburg throws over the middle, incomplete, looking for Barnslater. In on the coverage there for Owatonna was Nolan Roloff.
Defending on that play was Nolan Roloff.
And so 2nd down and 10 here for Apple Valley. Trying to avoid the shutout here late in this one. In Owatonna territory, ball's at the Owatonna 44-yard line. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Thornburg in the shotgun has Cozy to his left. Takes the snap and will keep it himself on the read option and gets maybe a yard or 2 there on the carry.
Thornburg gains the ball.
Thornburg
brought down by
Heitkamp, and Halverson is another Husky into the game for Owatonna, number 27. Emilio Garza, junior linebacker for the Huskies, checks into the ball game. Third down and 9 here for Apple Valley as we come up on 2 minutes to play in this one. 35-0 Owatonna. Apple Valley playing for pride here. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Thornburg takes the snap, looks to throw, fires over the middle, has a man. It's, I believe that's LaRoque, who catches it, turns it upfield for about an 11-yard pickup there. Brought down by Bentley Arvik, so another first down. So Apple Valley moving the football here late against Owatonna's second unit. 1:20 to play now. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Thornburg takes the snap, looks to throw here, fires to LaRoque, who dropped it. Arvik in on the coverage there for Owatonna, now under 1 minute and counting to play here at Federated Field. 2nd down and 10 for Apple Valley. As this might be the last play of the game here. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Thornburg takes a snap, looks to throw it here. Fires, end zone, has a man. It's LaRoque, and he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Got past his defender, and with 26 seconds to play in the game, it's a 34-yard touchdown for Apple Valley. As Kane LaRoque, a senior captain for this Apple Valley team, gets the touchdown. As the kicker for Apple Valley, Tyrese Hutton, will come on, the sophomore, to kick the extra point. Just the second play of the game for Hutton as he had the opening kickoff for Apple Valley and now comes on here at the end of the game for the extra point with 26 seconds to play. 35-7.
For Apple Valley.
Owatonna. And we'll pause one more time here. 30 seconds. Be back right here on AM 1390 KRFO.
Hey, Ken Herbeck here. Do you want to make your home a more comfortable place but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to your Carrier expert, Owatonna Heating and Cooling, they'll show you the full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits your home and budget, because everyone can use a little more comfort. Turn to your local Carrier experts, Owatonna Heating and Cooling today.
Back here at Owatonna High School, where the Huskies lead Apple Valley 35-7 with 26 seconds to play. Tyrese Hutton on to kick it away for the Eagles. They just scored their very first touchdown of the game with 26 seconds to play. It was Kane LaRoque, caught a 35-yard grab right at the goal line. They say he was in for the touchdown. As Hutton will kick it away here. It's a squib kick, actually taken right away by number 50. A line drive shot right to him. Logan Risser just decided to catch it and take the knee right at the Owatonna 45-yard line. And so Owatonna will take a knee here and win the game 35-7. Michael Heitkamp now in at quarterback to kneel this one down. A couple other players, new players who I mentioned who came in on defense, also in the game now on offense. Carter Flatland, the running back, here in this kneel down play. As Heitkamp kneels it down, and that'll do it. 35-7. Owatonna gets the win and the undefeated season. 8-0. And so both teams will head to midfield to shake hands. We'll be back with our post-game recap in 2 minutes on AM 1390 KRFO.
There is nothing on the market like Kinetico water conditioners, and no better place to go for them than Garlic's Water Conditioning. Kinetico water softeners, filters, and drinking water systems are brilliantly engineered to be the most economical, efficient, and effective at improving the quality of your water. Capable of removing just about everything from water that isn't water. Garlic's Water Conditioning knows the water challenges in the area, so they can fashion a treatment that works. With a full line of water softeners, drinking water systems, and more, sign up for a free water analysis at garlicswater.com.
At Coyote Tractor, we know UTVs are meant to be covered in dirt. That's why we gave our four-wheel drive K9 a 24-horsepower Coyote diesel engine, single and dual row options, an all-metal bed with spray and liner, and hydraulic power steering capable of carving through the most rugged terrain. Coyote, we dig dirt.
Stop in and check out the full line at your local Coyote dealer. Northland Farm Systems, 2250 Austin Road in Owatonna. Online at northlandfarmsystems.com.
Finding that missing shin guard. Remembering whether it's a home or away game. Getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things. Like not being that fan. Oh, come on, ref. That's simple human sense.
Ask Claremont Insurance Agency in Claremont if auto owners make sense for you. Go to ClaremontAgency.com.
Since the turn of the century, Federated Mutual Insurance Company and many of our employees have called Owatonna home. We work hand in hand with our neighbors through giving, volunteering, and focusing on community initiatives. We invest in this community because we love to see opportunities and advancements, such as the new high school and the downtown developments. We enjoy seeing the citizens of our great community continue to grow and thrive. And above all, we are proud to be part of Owatonna's rich history and all that Owatonna has to offer.
Back here at Owatonna High School, where Owatonna caps off the undefeated season, 8-0, with the win here tonight against Apple Valley, 35-7. Huskies started the scoring early. And it was Seth Johnson who had a one-handed grab from 21 yards out for the touchdown. An acrobatic play, full extension, diving to put Owatonna on the board, 7-0. Then Apple Valley on their second offensive play fumbled, recovered by Isaiah Farwell. And then a few plays later, Owatonna fumbled on a snap. Then Apple Valley punted away. Tristan Graham ran it in a few plays later on their third drive for Owatonna for a 4-yard touchdown run. And Apple Valley started a string of 3-and-outs, led to a 4-yard touchdown grab for Luke Weber. And as Owatonna went into the half up 21-0. Then we didn't have a first down from either team the entire third quarter until the final play of the third quarter. Apple Valley actually got the first down. And a few plays later, Nolan Ginski had his first interception of the night, which resulted in a scoring drive for Owatonna, 15-yard touchdown run for Tristan Graham. And then on their next drive, Apple Valley threw a pick six to Nolan Ginski, who returned it 45 yards to make it 35-0. Then with 26 seconds to play, Apple Valley avoided the shutout with a 34-yard touchdown grab for Kane LaRoque, a senior captain for this Apple Valley team, to get the final score at 35-7. As Owatonna gets the win, moves to 8-0. Apple Valley with the loss finishes their regular season 2-6. And so we'll look up some scores from around the Class 5 before we head off the air tonight. Mankato East 57, Austin 0. Moorhead, they're going to get the win tonight against Sauk Rapids Rice. Late in that game, Moorhead 49, Sauk Rapids Rice 7. Close one between Robbinsdale Cooper and Hastings, 27-20 with 5 minutes to play in the fourth. Two Rivers, number 7 in the state, is beating Simley 55-14 with 4 minutes to play in the ball game. Alexandria currently on a comeback. They were down 38-14. It's currently 38-27 with 10 minutes to play in the fourth. Alexandria, the number 3 team in the state. Elk River, the number 6 team in the state. And then, with start of the fourth quarter, 35-35 between Andover and Robbinsdale Armstrong. A great game up at Andover High School right now between the number 4 and number 5 teams in the state, respectively. Mankato West got the win tonight, 17-6. So some scores from around Class 5A. Our broadcast tonight was brought to you by Cashwise Foods, Claremont Insurance Agency, Fairway Meat and Grocery, Federated Mutual Insurance, Garlick's Water Conditioning, Hometown Credit Union, Northland Farm Systems, Owatonna Auto Clinic, Owatonna Heating and Cooling, and Weichert Realtors, Evan Knutson. And so Owatonna, with their win last week, secured the number 1 seed in the section, so they'll get a first-round bye, and they will play the winner of Rochester Century and New Prague. That game will be played between Century and New Prague on Tuesday next week. Then Owatonna will play the winner next Saturday, October 26th, right here at Owatonna High School for the Class 5A Section 1 semifinals. As Owatonna, number 2 in the state, 8-0 regular season, looks to start what I'm sure they hope to be a long postseason run as they get the win here tonight to finish the regular season 8-0, 35-7 over Owatonna. Again, next game over Apple Valley, Owatonna with the win. Next game, again, Saturday, October 27th, against the winner of Rochester Century and New Prague. That'll do it for us tonight. For those of you still in school who might be listening, have a happy MEA break. But for the rest of us, back to work tomorrow on Thursday as Owatonna gets the win 35-7 over Apple Valley. For Rick Vaughn in the studio, I'm Derek Theda. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great night. Good night from Owatonna High School.